Hello, viewers. So if you follow the channel and watch the video I recently had done on a friend of mine down in southern Florida getting scammed, her husband getting scammed, and it ended up destroying their marriage, destroying their lives. I said in that video that I would do another video where, because it got me doing some self-reflecting of times in my life where I almost got scammed out of money or whatever the case may be. So I want to tell the story with the gift cards that happened to me. So I think I'm on LinkedIn, and if you can find me, cool, check it out. I'll connect with you. So I'm on LinkedIn regularly, just for professional reasons and for my job. And you get job solicitations, you get people messaging you all the time. And I'm kind of like a hustler when it comes to work. Like I like to work, I like to, you know, I don't want to say money is everything. Money is certainly not everything. But I do like to put a few bucks in the bank for a rainy day, and also so I can use it to enjoy my hobbies, but the number one priority is support my family. And I think you guys know that I do have kids. My son appears in a number of my videos in the channel. So what happened was I saw in my feed that it was something like looking, and this is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn's usually pretty legit for the most part. So it was in my feed, somebody posted that they're looking for part-time, I think consumer product testing. And I thought, oh, this looks interesting. Could be kind of fun to do some write-ups on some products. I mean, if you think about it, a lot of what I do on this channel is, kind of looking at old fans, old equipment, whatever. So this is before I had the channel. So, it's like, okay. And so I like messaged them saying, oh, I'd be interested in this, and they said, okay, here's the website you go to, and I like put in my information. They might have even asked me for my resume. Okay, cool. And I have a pretty extensive resume, so I thought for something like this, that's not going to be a problem. And so what they basically did was they explained to me. I forget if I actually talked to somebody on the phone. I don't remember. So we moved it off of LinkedIn to email, and they explained to me that they're going to send me a list. They're going to email me a list of items at certain, and I can purchase them at certain stores, whether it's Target. It was like Target, like those types of stores, right? And they also attached a form. It was an evaluation form. So when you purchase this product, you write up, you do a write up on it basically. There's questions. Was the store well lit? Was there people at the register when you walked up to it? Were they friendly? And the whole thing was you're not supposed to, it's almost like a mystery shopper. Think of it as that, right? And so I thought, oh, this would be cool. Like, who wouldn't want to do this? This would be fun, because you always hear about mystery shoppers, and I worked at a supermarket in my teens and early 20s, and we were always warned there could be a mystery shopper. So you're always like, oh, that guy's been lingering around. Maybe that's the mystery shopper. So I thought, all right, cool, I could do that. And the way it worked was you had to go to that retailer and purchase a gift card. And it was like, if I'm remembering correctly, so you could go to one of X number of those retailers, acquire the gift card, and then you're supposed to write up even your experience about acquiring a gift card. Were they friendly? Did you, all that stuff. So the increments was like, I think I was supposed to purchase $1,500 worth of gift cards. And then the idea was you go and use those gift cards to purchase the named products from said retailer. And the idea was your compensation was based on, like, you could keep the product, and then there was like a couple $100 difference between the products and what the value of the gift card was, and you could keep that. It's like, okay, that makes sense, I thought. And with my background, I did look up the person on LinkedIn who found me, you know, whatever, or like when I like connected with, I looked at their LinkedIn page, I looked at their employment history, much like I do for my day job. When I go to interview somebody, I check out, do they have a lot of connections? That checked all those boxes, so I thought, legit. So then, I guess the way they laid it out was first do the gift cards, and then do the products. So like you're supposed to purchase the gift cards, do the write-up, submit the write-up, and then after you submit the write-up, they return an email to you with the products you're supposed to purchase. So that would be step 2. However, step 1, when you fill out your experience in purchasing the gift cards, they want you to take a picture of the front of the gift card and the back of the gift card, and say, take for example Target. I think you got to scratch off like the little thing for the number. They want you to scratch it off. So I scratched it off, and I remember holding my phone over it because I did the write up. Like it took like 20, 30 minutes. Like, you got to take time to go to the store, buy the gift card, stand in a stupid line, do all that, fill out the form. Like you're looking at the form, you're like, okay, how was the lighting in the store? How was the person who waited on me? All that stuff. So I thought, this is weird. Why would they really care about knowing the numbers of the gift card? So like I thought about that for a second, and I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I hesitated and didn't do it. I just waited. Let me tell you, one of the things you're dealing with a scammer is they become super, super aggressive. So the person who was emailing with me up to that point, very friendly, very nice, actually well-written emails. Like it didn't seem like somebody from like India with broken English was like trying to hack a email together. So they became super aggressive, started sending me text messages. We need this immediately. We need those numbers for us to be able to proceed. You must send them immediately to go to the next phase. We have tight deadlines. So I said, this is not right. So I forget how. So my gut was telling me to stop. So I ultimately, I think, started going on Google, gift card scam, and different types of scams. Different from mine came up. And I think I did like gift card mystery shopper scam or something like that. Something similar came up, and it said they try to get you to give you a picture of the gift cards, because then they can just shop online with that. So I shut it down. I stopped. I blocked them. I think I saved a couple of emails, and then I just blocked them on email, and they ultimately went away. So at that point, I had $1,500 of Target gift cards, which over the course of like a year or whatever, there's a Target by me, and some of them. This one has a grocery store, so I started doing some of my grocery shopping there, and I avoided it like that. And I like to think that I'm pretty savvy. I'm a relatively young guy. I run a business. I'm technically savvy. I know TV, but I watch a lot of Law and Order shows and detective shows. So I was actually really, really embarrassed that they nearly got me. And it took me a few days before I started telling my inner circle what had happened. But I was so embarrassed at first. I didn't want to tell anybody. But then I thought, no, let me use this as a teaching moment and share this with as many people as I can, because $1,500 is a lot of money, and I was fortunate that I was able I'm fortunate that I have $1,500 to be able to go do something like that, because it's kind of like you had to. And I thought about that premise too. I'm like, wait a minute. So I have to outlay $1,500 of my own money, and then I get it. Get it back. Like, it wasn't making sense, because I thought about, like, wait, I get to keep the difference, and then they said they would mail me a check for like what the cost of the products were. It just didn't seem. So anyway, I shared my story. This happened in early 2023, the first half of 2023. So it happened a while ago, and I haven't gone onto the channel to talk about it, but certainly my friends, colleagues, and everything, I've shared this story shortly after it happened, as I said. So just be careful. Just be careful. I feel like anytime somebody tries to get you to buy a gift card that you don't know, don't do it. Do not do it. And if you do, be really, 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 really careful. Google is your friend. Google, check it out, investigate. Be your own detective and check it out. But really, with things like this, nobody can catch these people. And you just got to be smart. So if you found this interesting, or if you have had situations similar to this, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Be quite interesting. We can learn from each other and just raise self-awareness on this stuff. I did do a previous video just recently on a much crazier scam. Thankfully, it didn't happen to me, but unfortunately, it happened to a longtime friend of mine, where I alluded to earlier. It destroyed their marriage and destroyed their lives. And I feel like when you become aware of something like that, you should use that to hopefully protect other people. So thanks for watching, and let me know. Hopefully this kind of stuff has not happened to you, and this is just an FYI. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.